Breaking news, Nigerians. Should anything happen to Peter Obi, we should hold Felix Morka. Yes, so my country people, should anything happen to Peter Obi, Felix Morka will have to explain to Nigerians, because at this point, Obi raised the alarm that his life and that of his family are being threatened just because of his New Year message. The message he sent across to Nigerians at January 1st, 2025. Because they are saying Obi has crossed the line. They are saying Obi has crossed the line. How come Obi's harmless New Year message has now led to several threats against him, his family, even those around him? Felix Morka went and accused Obi of crossing the line and warned that Obi will face the consequences. My country people, make una come see o, because I must note that Peter Obi will not be silenced by any person. Imagine if Nigeria is a sane country. I'm sure Felix Morka would have been arrested. But Nigeria is not a sane country. Look at Nigeria has been turned into a place where freedom of speech, freedom of expression is being systematically suppressed by this Tinubu's government. Nobody is allowed to speak in peace again in Nigeria. You can imagine the inflammatory remarks issued by the publicity secretary of the All Progressive Congress, Felix Morka. And it was so disturbing that he made a threatening statement against Obi. How come? In a sane society where democracy truly thrives, all these things will not exist. This administration, they don't know what constructive criticisms is. They feel they know all. This Tinubu's government, they feel they know all. If we are in a sane country, the leader of this country should note that he doesn't know all. And other opposition leaders can also contribute. Peter Obi is a very, very important person in this country. And most of his words, most of his suggestions are really vital. All for the betterment of the people, all for the betterment of the masses. And Obi has been crying for the promotion of public accountability. So I don't really know what Mr. Felix Morka implies by making such statements. Obi had called for a constructive engagement like any other opposition party member would do. So why is it that this Felix Morka is issuing this kind of statement? I bet you, had it been, it was another person that made this statement towards President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that person would have been arrested. Yes, that person would have been arrested. But because Nigeria is not a sane country, Felix Morka have not been arrested. But had it been, Felix Morka made threats, or another person made threats to Tinubu's life or his wife's life, or even Sheyi Tinubu, that person would have been arrested. We saw what happened a few weeks back, where the IGP of police have been going around arresting those that lay insult on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu or his family. They said an insult now is a crime in Nigeria, that if you insult the president is a crime. They started arresting people, both those that goes on TikTok to say one or two things concerning Tinubu. Some of them were arrested. Now, Peter Obi made a statement where he advised Tinubu. I believe Obi was trying to advise President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Instead of them to take the advice, Felix Morka is making threats to Obi's life. Really. Obi has really shown that he's committed to Nigeria and Nigerians. His New Year address was meant to address the state of the nation, and Obi equally offered practical solutions free of charge to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obi offered practical solutions free of charge, and his practical solutions to the country's problems was devoid of personal attacks. Obi did not attack anybody. Obi did not make any hateful comments. Obi did not make any insightful comments. Obi's message was just a message of hope and a call for decisive action from Tinubu's government to rescue Nigeria. So who drew the line? And what line did Peter Obi cross? What line did Peter Obi cross? What specific statements or actions of his justify such threats? What exactly did Obi really do that made him to make such statements? Because if we want to go by the Nigerian Constitution, it guarantees everybody, so long as you're a citizen, the right to freedom of expression, freedom of speech, and protection of life. So it is therefore unacceptable that a government who had sworn to uphold these principles now seeks to silence those that wants to speak up. Now seeks to silence those that wants to speak up. Felix Morka's statement confirms that what Peter Obi said is really true, because he has been noting that even before now, Obi noted that some people are distancing themselves from him. Now, his businesses, his life, his family, they are being coming. In fact, most people are attacking, trying in one way or the other to attack his family members, his businesses, and everything that surrounds him. So if any harm should befall Peter Obi, Felix Morka, the Nigerian government will be held responsible. They would be held responsible, because we don't know where all this statement is coming from. You can imagine, my country people, attacking someone because of the message he sent to the president concerning this country. He actually proffered solutions that this government lacks. I mean, leadership is all about listening to other people. You don't know it all. Nobody knows it all. But you see this Tinubu's leadership, they feel they know it all. Meanwhile, they know nothing. Now imagine Obi's life and that of his family is now being threatened because of what he said. So many people are against Felix Morka. So many people really blasted Felix Morka over what he said. Even Atiku Abubakar came out and said that Felix Morka, the APC, should go and apologize to Peter Obi over the statement they made. That they should better go and apologize. Oh, yes, my country people. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I really condemn Felix Morka's, audacity and his boldness, threatening Obi, an opposition leader, on national television. My country people, this country is heading towards a path of doom. I don't know where we are going to in this country. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.